Hi all, welcome back to the 6-month natural hair growth challenge that we are all following. As usual, the content has been created by JC of Tricious Natural, and I'm sharing an audio version to make it easier for you to keep up on days when you're just too busy to sit and read through it. And it's also really nice to be able to just listen to it in the background and just really become familiar with the content and make it a part of your lifestyle. So this is a continuation of yesterday's topic, which was, we're covering moisturizing in this content, and a continuation of the topic which was on what should happen on wash days. We went through pre-pooing, cleansing, and deep conditioning. And if you missed it, just search the group for 6 months hair growth challenge. JC has hashtagged all the posts, so it's easier to find them. We left off at drying your hair after rinsing off your deep conditioner. Next step is moisturizing. I know a lot of us just apply an oil and call it a day, which is okay, but it is insufficient for most people because natural hair is prone to dryness and needs extra attention when it comes to moisture. We will talk about the lock method and spritzing, the why and the when. Lock. In the natural hair world, there is something we call the lock method, which is an acronym for liquid, oil, and cream. The liquid can be water or aloe vera juice, or a leave-in conditioner that has water in the first 5 ingredients. The oil can be any natural oil of choice, example coconut, olive oil, avocado oil, etc. Then cream can also be a butter like shea butter or any good cream in the market. What you will be doing is layering the products in that order. So first apply your liquid or water-based leave-in conditioner to a section of hair, then apply an oil, and finally a cream or butter. Note that the order of the oil and cream can be switched, but the liquid, the L, must always come first. That's because water is the actual moisturizer. The O and the C help sealing the water. If done properly, the lock method can serve you for at least 3 days without having to re-moisturize. And if you're an indoor person, like me, even up to 7 days. Remember to do the lock section by section so that all strands are coated. In fact, learn to do everything to your hair in sections. It makes handling your hair that much easier. Personally, I normally work in 6 sections. You can do more or less, depends on what works best for you. You can do the lock method once or twice a week. Do not do it every day. This will lead to product buildup. Product buildup will make your hair hard to moisturize since the strands will have a film around them, and if it reaches your scalp, it may cause inflammation. Now spritzing. A spritz is basically a spray bottle with a mix of water and oil plus other ingredients if you like. You can buy a spray bottle or you can repurpose a spray bottle from finished products. A basic spritz has 80% water and 20% oil. You can also add other ingredients like aloe vera, glycerin, conditioner, etc. But the percentage of water must always be higher. You can Google for more spritz recipes. There are so many. To maintain the moisture, use your spritz bottle in between the lock sessions. This means if you washed and did lock on Saturday and it has sustained you till Tuesday, use your spritz Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then you can lock again on Saturday. The spritz, apart from re-moisturizing your hair, also reactivate the products you applied during lock, which is why it's necessary to lock, which is why it is not necessary to lock daily. You can spray once or twice a day depending on the needs of your hair. After spritzing, you can also go over the ends of your hair with a little oil, cream or butter. Your ends are the oldest parts of your hair and require more attention. This also helps minimize single strand knots. Not all of us, just on the spritzing, a comment from myself, Adwa, is that if your hair is not in a stretched protective style and you have the type of hair that shrinks a lot, then you do want to put in a stretched style with every time you wet your hair, because then you're just going to get tangling and that's probably going to set you back as well. So not all of us may like to spritz. Reapplying a bit of your leave-in conditioner also helps, but like I said, be wary of product buildup. If you opt for this, do it every other day or so, and remember to reapply lightly, which means a little, not as much as you apply during lock. Also note, for those of us who are averse to doing it ourselves, you can buy some from beauty shops and supermarkets, etc. They will often have the word mist in the title. The problem with store-bought ones is the ingredients, particularly if you look at braid sprays. Most will have undesirable ingredients, and those that are good are often expensive. For that reason, it's better to just make your own. A basic one takes less than 2 minutes to make, and you are sure that it doesn't have any harmful ingredients. Plus, you save money. So, we'll stop here, and tomorrow we will talk about styling. You may ask any questions you have about this topic. Class is in session.